time for your lunch break. Your produce man, Michael Marks, is here with everything you need to know about fava beans.
One of the things that chefs absolutely love in the springtime, fiddlehead ferns, they love morel mushrooms, and the bean they love, the fava bean. This is a fava bean, ladies and gentlemen. It's huge. I know. They also call it broad bean, horse bean. In the world of beans, there's a couple things to know. First of all, there's edible pea pods and inedible pea pods. So here is an example of an edible pea pod. This is a sugar snap pea. And you can eat the entire pea inside and the entire shell on the outside. It's totally edible. Snow peas, that's another edible pea pod. You can eat the whole thing, right? But there are inedible pea pods like these. You can't eat the shell on these. And there's a reason why. An edible pea pod, their cell structure, if you were to look at the cell structure on the outside, their cell structure goes like this, nice and even. But with an inedible pea pod, the cell structure goes like this, and you can't eat that pea pod. So very, very interesting. So these fava beans, very, very fascinating. Chefs absolutely love them. The sous chefs, the new chefs in the kitchen, hate them because there's so much work. This is what you have to first open it. It has this cool little like marshmallow look on the inside, like its own little pillows in there. These are the fava beans that you can get out. You're still not done, because these fava beans have a shell on them that you have to get off as well. And the way you get them off, excuse me, you can put them, just parboil them very, very quickly. Not very long at all, 30 seconds. Pull them out, run them under cold running water, and then they'll basically just squeeze out of that little shell. Now, what do you do with fava beans? Oh my goodness. Right now in Italy, if you were in Italy, by the way, we get the name fava. It's an Italian word that means bean. So if you were in Italy right now, they'd have pasta on the stovetop, and as soon as the pasta comes off, the fava beans go in, and that's the fava beans and pasta. That's one of their main dishes back there, especially this time of year. So if you've never tried fava beans, by the way, when you're picking them out, come real close. I want you to show you something. When they're shiny, that's what I'm looking for. When they still look velvety, they're too immature, or they could be over mature. But the shell needs to be nice and shiny. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, back to you guys.